Okay, welcome to the MSC Seaside. We're in Miami here in their port, and really easy. They don't accept alcohol and they do not accept Cokes or any kind of drinks. So you just come here literally and walk through. It's awesome. You walk in, we dropped our bags, walked on the ship. It was excellent. You could not beat this getting on. This is the best by far experience that you could beat. This was during spring break. Now we're in the room with a cruise director. He was a cool cruise director. This was his last ship, so he may be on another ship or he may be done with it. So you won't see this guy anymore. So I guess our first off day was the Bahamas. You'll see later the island is gorgeous. They own one of the prettiest islands. Now this is actually Cuba. Not many cruise lines from America go to Cuba, but you're actually looking at this. What this is the Sahara Desert sand all the way from Africa. It goes through the air, and that's Cuba, which is pretty cool that America gets to go to Cuba. We were actually on the compass on my phone in Cuba, so this was actually a little anecdotal fact. Beautiful ship. You can see me there looking at the sunrise. This is probably my favorite day. Probably my favorite time ever on a cruise. Couldn't see something mystical as this. Yeah, Sahara dust. Here's the back of the ship. We're cruising along. This ship had a walkway all the way around it, which was actually pretty cool. There's your back boat. Nice that you have separated pools. Youngins, young bucks can get in one, adults can get in the other one. You can see there the glamour and beauty of this ship. I was really impressed with this boat. There's the Infinity Bridge, man. Oh wow, this is something else. You can look down. I was looking forward to taking a ship. This is like a dream ship for me. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous ship. This is one of the top attractions. You can see the sea as you go by. As you pull into port, you can see it. It's really cool. It's almost like being able to fish off of it, minus having a fishing rod. So I think this is a A+ on this ship. Walking along. The decks were probably... Okay, here's the Stairway to Heaven. I did a short video on this. And in my walkthrough video on the cruise. This is gorgeous. This is stunning. It's like diamond studded. And it's, I don't know, 10 floors maybe. I don't know. I didn't count them all. It's like 18 to the top, but this is outstanding. This is like the home run for this ship. It sets this apart from other cruise boats that I've been on. I've been on bigger cruise boats, and this is a big boat, but I've been on bigger cruise boats. But this is a home run. This little restaurant here, they have daily specials. I think you'll see on there the tacos. They have them at a certain day, all you can eat there for $24.99, but they don't have them all the time. So you don't have to reserve it, you just have to watch your schedule, your planner, or your app, however we always use the app. So this is cool. They had a lot of hot sauces here. I really enjoyed that. She was very nice. I spoke to her. They'll make you a daiquiri or ocean type drinks. Can't beat a better place to hang out than right there. Look at the ocean, drink at you a large daiquiri, and look at that diamond walls. You can see me there checking that out. Here's that diamond floor. I mean, it almost has a heavenly look. When you see this, you're like, oh my gosh. When you walk in, this is the appeal, I think, to this ship. For me, it's Italian, and you feel like you were in a Ferrari, you know. And this is where you find out what's going on throughout the ship. It's got different languages. It's very sophisticated. You see the tap signal there. You just tap it and it tells you about it. It'll tell you your name, where you are. You never get lost. So this is really cool. They even have a code number for where you're at if you get lost. This is a big ship. That you can ask anybody. It's like ED1357. So your rooms, they can always find your room by a code on the back, or you can tap that, find your location. Here's some more of the elegance. Here are the shops. The shops in MSC they were very nice, comparable. Got the Legos. I don't think they had Legos on other ships that I've been on. At least I just got off of one and didn't see Legos. But you can see the whole ship. I guess this is my emphasis for this ship. This is the Ferrari. This is the emphasis. Top tier, diamonds, silver, platinum everywhere. So the aesthetics of this ship are amazing. You walk through here and you see more plate glass. This was a cool room. A lot of Dan Marino stuff was in this room. If you're familiar with him, he's from Miami. Excuse me. So sports bar, it has all this memorabilia, and you could I could look at it for hours probably. All the sports memorabilia they had. It was during spring break, so football wasn't going on. Oh yeah, there was a big event that was going on during spring break, and I've took other cruises during spring break. The Final Four usually is going on there this period. So that's something to look for. There's the total 20, pretty much up to about 18 was top tier. Oh, the elevators on this line. Didn't like this. Did not like this. This is probably the only thing I didn't like was the elevators. You had to wait. It'd say car is ready. And it was in another language, in Italian. It's Italian ship. It was very hard to understand. But we got the hang of it after a few days. Even the elevators, glamorous looking. So, this ship, like I say, is very beautiful. It shows Marine Cay, that's their island. Oh my god, Ocean Cay is amazing. It looks like you're getting into a vault. Alright, now this is the upstairs. You got your pool room here. Kids can play over here. I thought this was probably one of the best ships for kids. Had a lot of stuff for kids on this ship. Little room where they can stay out of the sun, and then look at this. Oh wow, I would love I'd have loved for my parents to have taken me to something like this. It was just basically like a jungle gym for kids. It reminded me of like Whitewater, or actually it was more like a water park at a home, an indoor water park, I guess, but on a cruise boat. So the kids had access to this most of the day, and you can see the kids, you can see the families even enjoying this. This is a highlight, another highlight. Most boats don't have this, so I was just on one and didn't have this, and I've been on several other ones that do not have this. So this is pretty cool. Kids will love it. A+ right here for this. A+ for the aesthetics of this ship, and A+ for this kids area. Alex would love this if he would have been a few years younger. You got the gusher. I think me and him actually went out there when the water dropped. I mean, it makes you feel like you're a kid when you're here. They didn't have anything like this when I was younger, but when Alex was really young, we started doing things like this, and the gusher was cool. These slides, I rode the slides. Slides are fantastic. You do have to sign a waiver to get on these, and you also have to get a wristband. Like, either says you can swim or can't swim. I don't remember the legality of it, but they do. Adults can walk up through that if they want to. I think we walked through one time just to look at it. There's the bucket that splashes. Usually you have to go to somewhere really nice that has that. Really cool feature. Really cool feature. So the slides, one of these is more like what I call the coffin ride, where you lay down and they drop you, and then the other ride was a racer ride, where you on like a mat or inner tube or something. But yeah, the slides are really cool on this ship. Even, I think we actually rode the kids' slide. I mean, this slide was like 30 feet high. That was just a kid's slide. Anybody could ride it. So, that was pretty cool. But there you can see the two coffin top rides. Some people call them pipelines. They're racers. Like, you jump in there and see who gets to the bottom the fastest. This is fun. This is probably my favorite ride on any cruise boat. I mean, it was just awesome. So I highly encourage this. Some people lay down on it. I wouldn't dare lay down on it. It's a little above my danger level. But yeah, this is a fantastic ship. Highly recommend it. Just spectacular. And you're cruising. Of course, you can't see the ocean. You're going so fast. But there it is. You're cruising in the ship right out. So this is a jungle pool lounge. This is another pool. The ship had several pools. So this is like a kid's pool. They had the regular main deck pool, and then they had another pool. And then on top of that, the pool for the highest class member of the ship, which we didn't get that high level on this ship. So we didn't get to see it, but there's another pool on top of it. So there's at least 4 pools. And 3 that were accessible by pretty much everybody. You can see a lot of people are in there with their kids, because it's such a fun place. I never expected a cruise line to have such nice stuff as the jungle. It was cool, really cool. And we were going to Jamaica on this cruise, and you have a jungle down there, so it was go on the ship and off the ship, which is really cool. You can make any kind of drink. Drinking package was a little higher than normal, and the Coke package was absorbent. They charged you per room. I don't think you could get any. If you had a Coke package, it was like $250. The drinking package was like $400. This is a cruise that actually you probably could come out better than just buying one or two at a time. So be warning about that. The drinks were not that high on the cruise. They were like less than $10 for a Coke beer. Coke, I think, was around $4, but the package was extremely high. We just filmed this area. I didn't get in this area. It was pretty crowded during spring break. Just something else the kids can do. There's the guidelines on it. So check that out. There you can see that slide again. Emphasize the slide and the pool jungle area is like top notch. And the stairway. This ship is like, there's a lot of pluses on this ship. There's how deep the water. The water's pretty deep here, so make sure your kids can swim. I saw some people getting kicked out actually here. Some of the younger kids, because they wonder. I think that water was about 3 feet deep. It's probably the deepest water water for the slide coming off. There's the Legos. You must have a deal with Legos because they sold the Legos in the shops earlier. It was all made of. Here's the jungle pool. We just love this pool area. And since you have so many pools, even during spring break, when we took this cruise, it was spread out. So you had area to move around. There I am. We're going back to the veranda area or middle of the boat where the Stairway to Heaven is. So you have different performers on each level, and each performer performed in a different language, so it didn't matter where you were from, you probably would know at least one language. Italian, a lot of the music on here was Italian. So if you knew Italian or Italy or French, you probably were doing really well. Thank God I knew some French. I could understand some of it. There's their Indy car, which is pretty cool. That simulator there was costly though. I think it was, there it says $70 credit, but it was like $200 for an hour in here. We didn't do it. I mean, you pay for the Ferrari experience, I guess. It's a gorgeous ship, but this playroom was so high. I think it was $100 for 30 minutes. I mean, it was crazy. So the people that are in here, they got some money. Those rides were like $7. That's $7. So I'll say that it was beautiful, but not my highlight. This place was pretty. We sit down here and had a meal, me and my wife. It was cool. I think we ate a crepe or something. So we enjoyed it. Like going back in time. There's another board there where you gotta book everything on this cruise. So that wall, this is not like other cruises. All the shows, everything has to be booked. Dinner, everything. So everything, I think, but the buffet. Buffet wasn't that crowded though, but everything is booked. If you don't book this, you don't go, or either you get in a standby line. Couldn't remember if you use that or not, but yeah, we sit there and talked to a guy. And he was telling us about it. He lived there. That's where we got us a crepe. They weren't too bad. I think it was $12. We got a deal where you got a $12 for a crepe, 2 little dips of gelato. The gelato was okay. And there's the crepe. It was different. Had pecans in it. It might have been hazelnut. You had a couple of flavors there. So yeah, I think the best deal was the deal where you got the gelato on the dip. But yeah, it was. I'd give this probably about a 90. Only thing better would have been a bigger dip of ice cream there. It's kind of small. Maybe if you got that big old giant thing there, you got a little more. We filmed them making the crepes, and they told us they were going to give us like a better deal in the beginning, but I don't know. I think there was a miss maybe information or something. So, but there it is. Looked good. I thought it was well worth $12 for that. Because the dip of that at home, God, could be $5. So, at least where we live at. So it was nice. We split that. Here's another pool. So yeah, the pools were great. The Chedmore pools didn't feel as crowded. You could always find you a seat on this boat. Here's the 4D or 5D cinema. We didn't do this. We just looked at it. Now here's the, you gotta make. Anytime you go here, you had to make reservations. Even for the shows where they just show you the items, the introduction, everything. I think that was a comedian. Yeah, that's a comedian there. There was a chocolate show. We went to this. They show you how to make chocolate. And then they have a whole chocolate shop here. So if you like your chocolate, they got it. They even have a ship. A chocolate ship. Mold. And it looks like they even got a chocolate cigar there. But yeah, there's chocolate. Which was, I'm not a big chocolate eater, but if you like chocolate, you love this ship. This is more of the high-end stuff too. The chocolatiers, I mean, this is A+. Nothing else like this on a ship that I've seen before. There's the ship. They sold it after they showed it to you. There's where we went to. Mexico, Cayman, Cozumel, Nassau. Well, I guess at that time we were near Havana. You got to see that. It was really cool. It was awesome getting to see Cuba for me. I'd always wanted to. I probably never get to go there because of the embargo, but at least I got to see it. He goes right by Havana. You see the buildings, the high buildings and everything. So it's pretty cool. There's their cruise director. The captains come on there. And this is the window. You click on that with your TV remote, wherever you are. In another room or in your stateroom. And it kind of details what's going on the ship. The movies are very expensive. It's one thing about this ship I'll emphasize. They don't include anything. Like we just went on Norwegian, and Norwegian, you get a lot of top tier movies for free. Like Aquaman, there was free. But yet, on here, everything had its cost. So yes, it's a beautiful ship. Looks like you're riding a Ferrari. But there are some $9 for that movie. $9 for a movie. I'd go tell my kids to go play outside. But they had a lot of things to do. And the entertainment on the ship was, oh my gosh, it was insane. It was A+. If I could give it above an A, I would give it above an A. So far, of all the cruise lines, it's 100. I mean, nobody's beat this so far. So, Royal Caribbean, Nassau, whatever ship you're on, I'd like to see them beat this, because this was amazing. Basically like Cirque du Soleil for free. Beauty products. My wife got a massage on here. I don't know, it's maybe about $200. It's just going rate. There it is right now. I couldn't tell the price, but it's about $200, I think. $174. Okay, there. You know, with fees and tax, right at $200. Seems like that's about the going rate on a cruise rate. Now you might get a deal on an off day when they're in port. A lot of times you'll get a deal. They had water here. I like that, flavored water. That was one of my highlights. There's a lava massage, $199. So these prices are actually better than Norwegians and better than Carnivals as well. Big nice shower, man. What a nice shower. So if you want to take a good shower, right there, go to the fitness room. Very nice. Guarantee you, A+. That's my wife, by the way, not me in there. But very, very nice. Shower rooms. But like I say, this thing's like a Ferrari. And I've been on several ships now, so I can definitely compliment this ship. She's looking in there in the sauna. I didn't get in the sauna. There was already a sauna outside. You can see through here. Alright. Going through here. There's the weights. Very nice. Like I said, they had that water outside. They had a water fountain there, and they had the flavored water to the right. They had towels. Very nice. Gym. You got a nice sea view. This is a large gym. It's one of the best gyms, or largest gyms that I had been on. So I would say this gym was A+. This ship in general, minus having to book everything, was an A+. The Private Island was an A+. The Stairway to Heaven was an A+. Their food, they didn't have hot chocolate all day long, so we'll give them a 90 on their food. A lot of people complained about this online. We were a little scared about taking them, but it was well worth it, I'd say. For the amount of money we paid for this cruise, this is a good deal for a cruise. So if you can get this cruise for I'd say less than $700 or $800. I think we paid $560, maybe $600. Take it. You want a real cruise experience, enjoy it, beauty. It's worth it. There's Alex. He was doing the spinning, getting his heart rate up, getting it going. There's somebody in the corner over there. She's jogging a little bit. Here we're back to the beginning. Now this comedian. No, I'm sorry. This is the magician. This is probably the only show I didn't like. This guy was. This was his last night. I'm not gonna praise this guy. Casino was good. I really enjoyed the casino on here. It was pretty. I think they had a smoking and a non-smoking area. This was nice. Look how pretty everything is. The show, here we go. Oh my God. A+++. Shows are just, I mean, it was just amazing. Every single show was just knockdown, home run. Singing, the dancing, they had the aerobatics. Home run. I mean, this is, I don't know, this is just, you can't put in words what you got out of this ship for their shows. And she's one of the strong women. She could do aerobatics. You can see it right there. Like it's amazing. Hold herself up with one hand. I mean, you pay top dollar for stuff like this outside of this cruise line. These shows on this boat alone, if you were just paying a stock fare, like MSC has some really cheap rooms for like $400. The shows alone, probably that right there is worth $1 million. I mean, a show made this boat worth it. Outstanding. At first we were like, oh wow, but then it took us. Smaller theater on the top, but well worth it. And they didn't let you drink in here, which was good. You didn't have drinks falling all over you or dripping all over you anywhere, so they kept it clean, kept it like the Ferrari. It's Italian ship. This was the best show. Do not miss the Michael show. Make sure you book this. This is stellar. Insane. I think I have a short on this. Awesome. We dance good. You'll love this Michael Jackson show. If you like Michael Jackson like I did growing up, you'll be blown away. Just don't record it and put it on YouTube, so I'll know you for that. Here's another one of the shows. Oh, this is part of the Thriller. Never mind. Yeah, Billie Jean. Amazing. There's dancing, the singing. Just home run. This ship, man. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And he danced. Amazing. There we are, coming back to Miami. Got back early in the morning, getting ready for the cruise. We had to cruise across the bay on a little cruise, and then we took our jet home. So there we are. It looks like a Norwegian pulling in. Yep, check my live video out. You'll see this area. I filmed this area. So you can see it first thing in the morning. One of my old lives. You'll see it. People talking about it. Alright, y'all take care. I hope you enjoyed the cruise. Highly recommend the Seaside. You definitely should check this cruise line out. Bye now.